I neglected to get.
This gentleman right here. Come on down.
Gentlemen.
Yeah, this gentleman.
Gentlemen.
Hello, everyone. I feel a little bit nervous, so bear with me.
We're with you, it's awesome!
Right up
Thank
on the
you!
mount. Right up on the mount.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yeah!
Okay, so just a few points. One with regards to, the political policing that goes on. It's important to realize that, this is, it's multi-layered. It's not just local. It goes on at the federal level too. I don't know how many of you out there are or know individuals who have been targeted by the state, which is basically, just being subject to repeated harassment, flyovers, street light changes, things like that. Basically, what I refer to as reminders that you're on this watch list, and it's basically psychological terrorism being carried out by the state. So, but this is political policing as well, and so it's just, I think it's important to have a view of the bigger picture of what's going on. By show of hands, just to take kind of an informal survey, does anybody know who's being subject to that kind of harassment at this point? No, okay, so that suggests, if that's a random sample of society, that suggests it's not very widespread. But it does go on, and often I know individuals very close to me who are being subject to this kind of treatment, and for nothing more than political dissent, etc. The same kinds of things that students are talking about being targeted for here at a more local level. Another point I wanted to make with regards to activism and the effectiveness of having progressive change, I think that, movements like this are important in themselves, particularly just to increase awareness and for the symbolic value. I think there's a lot to be said for that, so don't let anybody tell you that, what you're doing out here is worthless. But in addition to that, I also think that there's a lot to be said for getting into, or occupying, you might say, positions in which decisions have to be made within the bureaucracies, within student government, things like that. You feel that you have a lot more traction, you'll find, when you get into positions like that. You can, make strong arguments against spending money here or there. So that's another point. I guess that's it for now. I feel like I had a list of things that I wanted to highlight, but it's escaping me for the time being. It's good for now. Thanks, everyone.
Yeah.